Welcome to RAS News. To understand the recent violence in southern Syria, we need to look back at the history of two distinct groups, the Druze and the Bedouins, and their complex relationship. The Druze are a religious minority with roots that trace back to the 11th century in the mountains of Lebanon and Syria. They are an offshoot of Ismaili Shia Islam, but their beliefs blend elements of Gnosticism, Neoplatonism, and other traditions. The Druze community is tight-knit and insular, with strong traditions of loyalty and self-preservation. The Druze have long faced persecution, but stayed resilient. Today, most live in Syria, Lebanon, and Israel. On the other hand, the Bedouins are a nomadic Arab people who have lived across the Middle East and North Africa for centuries. Traditionally, Bedouins have been pastoralists, herding livestock and living in close-knit tribes. In Syria, they are concentrated in the southern and eastern regions, including areas near the Druze-controlled mountains of Sweda. Bedouins value clan loyalty over state ties. Their ties with Druze are tense over land, culture, and power. For centuries, Druze and Bedouins have had a tense relationship. Bedouins seek more land and resources, while the Druze fight to protect their autonomy. Clashes have happened before, but today's conflict has reached a more intense and dangerous level. In 2025, as violence erupted once again in the region, the Bedouin militias, backed by the Syrian government, began pressing harder on the Druze. The Druze found themselves fighting for their survival, trapped between the forces of the Syrian regime and their traditional Bedouin rivals. This escalating violence forced Israel, with its deep ties to the Druze community, to intervene. Israel's airstrikes targeted key Syrian military sites, including the Defense Ministry and military intelligence hubs, sending a message of support for the Druze, who had long been caught in the middle of regional power struggles. The Syrian government condemned Israel's involvement, calling it a violation of sovereignty, while the international community struggled to find a clear solution to the mounting tensions. This ongoing conflict, though rooted in centuries of history, is not just about land and resources. It's about survival, autonomy, and the balance of power in a region where the Druze and Bedouins have long played a pivotal role. As the violence continues to unfold, both sides remain determined to defend what they believe is rightfully theirs.
Buraya bulunduğumuz noktaya saldırıyorlar. Süveyda kırsalı ve Dürzilerle Arap aşırı.
يا شباب المدرسة يا شباب المدرسة فوقانية خليها مشوت وين الله أكبر